Welcome to Sideline Vibes, the Minnesota sports show changing the narrative of Minnesota sports fandom. I'm your host, Derek Long. With me, as always, my guy that sits to the right on this really long couch.
Yeah.
We're kind of awkwardly sitting far from each other. Mitch Reeby.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Nice. Is that like a new bit?
Maybe.
Nice.
We'll see if it sticks.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. It's like futuristic.
Well, I had to make it a little louder and a little bit more drawn out because we're so far away.
Oh, yeah. It took a while for it to get to me.
Yeah,
That was good. That was a good call. And then on the keys, as always, sporting 900 screens over there, just absolutely locked in. DJ Jazzy Reed.
Yo, what up, what up?
Yeah. No camera for him today because he has so many screens.
The webcam is a little buggy.
Yeah. You would love to see the amount of screens that he's got.
It's
like
3 screens. It's
literally a
pretty
surveillance
normal.
van.
It's pretty normal.
It looks crazy, like we're in a spaceship. It's awesome. Today's episode, we are going to talk about, I guess, the state of the state, but we're also going to break down a little bit of the Loon post-game press conference from us. Yeah, and just checking on the vibes as we just finished watching the Wolves choke away another lead at the end of the game.
A lot of basketball left, Derek. A lot
of basketball left.
Yeah.
I'm not worried at this point, but anyways.
It's not like we got to play the Mavs in the Western Conference Final because they suck.
We got a ways to go. Let's get to it. All right, we'll do a little Loons, I guess, recap of the game. We just finished the live watch party, our first ever one. Shout out to all of you who watched with us.
That was awesome.
Or just joined randomly.
We
Checked out.
We had some comments too. Nick
We did.
Nick, our buddy Nick.
Yeah, we had some
over
engagement.
At Omni.
Shout out to Kelly Loft on Facebook.
He was commenting.
Yeah. Balloons fall to San Diego 1-0. Heartbreaking goal late in the second half after kind of like a misplay on a ball. But an incredible game by the Loons. Plenty of opportunities to score. Good shots on net. Good defensive plays. There's really nothing you can do. They just made, I think, just one mistake more than San Diego did.
Yeah.
They made it tough for San Diego. They made it really tough.
Say,
one of the top scoring goal teams in the league.
Something I really liked was their. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Something I really liked that their defensive capabilities was insane. I was not, like I said on the stream, I was not a fan of it at first, but then I saw how effective it was against San Diego. I was like, okay, well, this might work out.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it didn't, but
God. Yeah, there's a lot of there's like a lot of moments where you're like, oh man.
If he could have just gotten better placement on that ball going in, and like it was halfway through the second period, the second half.
Ebola.
Yeah, with Ebola.
The ball was just a little too far ahead, but yeah, a lot of game. It's a game of inches, and so Loons proud of the season the Loons put on, and not going to hang our heads too much. And
No.
Loons, you shouldn't either. It was fun to watch. We'll give it another go next year. Hopefully, we won't have to take a 2-week break in between for international play during the middle of the playoffs. So, if you want to check out kind of like we can scan through our whole live watch party. We give kind of more of an in-depth analysis of the game. You can check it out on our YouTube channel in the live section.
Yep.
Scan through it, watch the whole thing if you want. It's like 2 hours though, so if you want to watch three guys talk soccer, one of them knows more than
the other two.
The other two, not more. I mean, knows soccer. The other two just are pretending. So that's me and Mitch.
Derek knows soccer.
I watch
learned
it.
what a header was.
I know
tonight.
high school soccer. I don't know MLS soccer. So be gentle on me. I don't know the rules.
Be gentle.
Rip me apart, y'all. Just show me what I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything.
Yeah. Really roast Mitch in the comments. That's what I want.
At one point, I almost had to take my shirt off. It was.
Yeah, that got a little wild.
Yeah.
Loons after dark. That'll happen to us. So, you guys ready for State of the State?
State of the State. Let's go. We got the board back.
I couldn't hear because I don't have headphones on, but I can imagine it went like beep, 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 beep,
Yep.
something like that.
So,
Beep, beep. I'm just watching his finger do it. I'm watching Oh, I get a good angle of Reed's fingers working back there. All right, so
Derek.
November 17th through 23rd recap. It is November 24th, 2025. Let's talk about Wolves just because and the game just ended. Yikes. Again, another just, I would say, bad loss, but 2-1 last week, so we're not gonna lose our minds right now. We are at this point 10-7 on the year. Probably not where you'd want to be. I would say we've lost one game. This tonight's loss is a game that you can't lose. The Suns is a game. If you just told me that they lost and I didn't watch the game at all, I would have been like, okay, fine, not bad, but probably should have beat them. But if you would have told me how they lost, I would have been like, how the heck did that happen? And if watching it was even worse in that situation. But they all know that. We don't. The fans know it. We're not gonna lose our mind over
Are you
a
freaking
freak loss like
kidding
that.
me?
What?
The Thunder are 17-1.
Yeah, they're crazy. That's why you can't
What
lose games like
the-
this. Like, it's just crazy. I would say the vibes are very lackadaisical. Is that good? I didn't even spell that right in the document here, but that's how lackadaisical we are right now. Like, we're just turnovers down the stretch. It's like sometimes watching like a middle school basketball team try to get the ball up the court.
That's brutal. That's awful.
I think every player had a stupid turnover down the stretch in the fourth quarter and overtime there that we just watched. And then you look back at the Phoenix game, same thing. We just gotta figure it out in times like this. But again, at long NBA season,
Yeah.
long NBA season, things are gonna happen. You're gonna have stretches like this. Some would argue, well, true contenders like the Thunder don't have games like that. Yeah, probably. We're just not a normal team. We just do stuff like
You gotta
this.
find the rhythm.
We gotta figure out how to. We gotta figure out here's my big big question for the Timberwolves, and this has nothing to do with like, do we need to add people? This has nothing to do with like, are we good enough? This just comes down to, what do we need to do? Like, if I was a coach of the Timberwolves, if I was Chris Finch, I feel like we've always had a hard time maintaining a positive composure throughout the game. It was a little bit better the start of this season, but the last two games have kind of creeped back into like the last 2 years where we lose games that we're not supposed to because we just can't keep a positive mindset. So what do you guys have any ideas of what that would look like throughout a game?
Right.
It's hard to do, I guess.
Yeah, because obviously, so it's a double-edged sword, because if you present like, oh, it'll be okay, it'll be fine, it can come off as like you don't care, and you don't
Sure.
want that being sent to your like teammates or your coaches, that you just don't care, because you do care. And
Oh.
I think typically what's read better is that you do care, is that you're fired up, you're getting angry, you're
Yeah.
like, hey,
We don't have a fired up, get angry guy. We don't. We used to have that
Maybe-
with Kyle Anderson.
maybe Ant needs to step into that role.
I just don't think that's I just don't think that's him. He gets fired up and excited for his teammates. He gets fired up and like pumped up when he's in that like takeover mode. But if he's like he scored tonight and he scored in Phoenix, but sometimes like down the stretch, like if like I don't know if he's good at like lighting that fire under the teammates. I don't know though. I'm not behind the scenes, so
Yeah.
it's just like from watching the games on the court, you just don't have that guy that seems like it's kind of like, hey, we need to step up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're negative all the time. I'm just saying like there doesn't seem to be an when things are going south, especially on the road, in a kind of a hostile environment in Sacramento, there's not a guy that's there to like be like, I don't know, hey, we
Need a
to go.
grounding guy.
A grounding guy. But like I see Mike Conley always kind of trying to cheer the guys up. So I don't know. I guess it's like you said, double-edged sword.
But like a grounding in the way of like, hey, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Like, hey, snap out of it. Let's go.
Finch is not a coach that does that during the game. He's a behind closed doors, rip into him kind of guy.
Well, I'm not necessarily rip into him, but be like, hey, like we're playing a game right now.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Jogging back on defense, like.
Yeah. I don't know yeah.
I know what you're saying. Like he's not that guy that's gonna say that to him on the bench.
So I'm just need to hear it from another player. That's the thing too.
Yeah.
But again, it's a regular season. I'm not too worried. It's just very lackadaisical. The last 2 losses have been where we've been up by almost double digits, if not double digits, the last 2 minutes of the game, and we've lost them. And so if you're looking at it from a process point, those should be 2 wins. The process is there. Our defense is looking better. Our offense is kind of has its moments, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's check in next week. Lackadaisical right now. I'll be worried if we lose a couple more games like this in the next week. But not worried as in like the season's over. Worried as in like, all right, what's going on in the locker room that's maybe
I didn't want to. This isn't.
I feel like nothing goes. Sorry to interrupt, but like
No, you're good.
I feel like that's the thing with the Wolves is like nothing's happening in the locker room that's upsetting guys. It's just like sometimes they just don't have that like they just don't have the it's been like this for the Wolves for a while with this group. They don't have when things aren't going good, they kind of just like I don't know how to describe it. They don't get frantic, which is good, a good thing too. That's where you
Right.
see the comeback in Denver a couple years ago. They don't get frantic when they're down. They just play kind of the same way. But sometimes when you kind of need like a little like, come on, man, let's go, figure it out. You need that guy that just kind of like during the timeout is like kind of like, we got to figure it out.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, then it's sometimes games like that happen where it's like we don't tight. You don't even get too tight. You get so loose that you make all these mistakes. But
Yeah, you can't get it into that next gear that you need to, because like if you're running 4th or 5th gear all the
Yeah.
time and you're winning games, and that's fine, you can stay in that gear. But if you're down 10 in the last 2 minutes of the game, you need to kick it into that 6th gear. And most of the time, if you're down 10 with 2 minutes left, it's because you haven't kicked it into that last gear that you can get into. And I feel like there's not a lot of guys on the Wolves team that can get the roster as a whole to kick it into that 6th gear to unlock Ant's full potential and get the ball moving back and forth and have a high pace, fast moving game.
yeah. Oh, we were up 10 the last 2 games.
I know, but like
Okay.
or like, holding on to a lead to the end of the game.
It's just like maintaining focus. And that, again, our best player on our team is 24 years old. I'm trying to think back like what I was doing when I was 24 years old. I definitely wasn't leading a franchise.
Yeah, but you weren't also getting paid millions of dollars.
No, I wasn't. But
At
like
23, I'm a producer for a podcast.
Yeah, true.
You're 23? I thought you were 24.
No, I'm 23.
Oh my god.
It's crazy, isn't it? So like
Jesus, Reed.
but some people will argue, well, when are the excuses going to be over for like we're too young? It's like at what point is it they just need to grow up?
That's what I've been saying.
I just
about
feel
the
like
Packers.
sometimes we look at these games though. It's like you got to take it week by week. We won the week last week. I like to say we won the week last week.
Yeah.
Were the losses ugly? The losses were ugly. If we're looking at it from a process point,
I was gonna say
we were in the right. We were in the position to win, and we should have won the game. And some freak stuff happened at the end of the game that we didn't.
You got to take it from like a baseball perspective when it comes to like holistic like series. I
Yeah.
mean, they call them
Yeah.
a series for a reason. I mean,
Yeah.
call them a series in baseball for the same exact reason. Like,
Yeah.
you can come out 2-1 in a series. That's a win in baseball.
Yeah.
You're thrilled.
Yeah.
I mean, the odds of you going 17-1 to start the MLB season off is pretty ridiculous. But
Believe it or not, I love the trend we're moving in. I just tweeted this in the Croonch. Shout out to Croonch. Follow at Croonch with 2 H's. Last 5 games for the Wolves. I haven't looked at the stats tonight, but it was around that 100 mark. The Wolves are top 5. I think top 5 and top 3 in defensive rating, and top 5 in offensive rating. So like that's really good. I mean, they'll be like some people say, not playing really good opponents. again, it's the NBA. Teams are getting better. Like you saw tonight.
Two things.
We don't need to beat a dead horse, but
Two things. One, do you watch Hero Ball by Bleacher Report? It's
no.
like their animated basketball. They don't do it every week, but they kind of like do a. They haven't posted one yet for the start of the season, but they usually do like a mid-season, like how everyone's looking, and they've got characters for each NBA team.
No.
I definitely check it out. It's really, really good. They have Ant representing the Wolves, and he's got like these twin hatchets because they run what kind of defense do they run? Or no? I think it's some type of offense or defense that the Wolves run, where it's a double something. Anyway, go check that out. They're good. They're funny. Second, are you watching the NBA on Christmas Day or an NFL game on Christmas Day?
Oh my gosh.
Same goes to you,
NBA
Reed.
easily.
What?
I hate that I honestly hate that the NFL thinks that they could just come in on NBA Christmas. NBA has owned Christmas forever, and it's been a staple of my life for a long time. I don't want to watch two crappy NFL games because they're not the best games because they give them a short week and they can't prepare properly. So it's like watching Thursday Night Football, but it's even worse. I hate it.
Reed, do you have a thought on this?
I watched NFL games last year, and it was the worst Christmas I've ever had
Oh.
because the whole day was just football, and it was just bad football, and it was just bad. Yeah.
All the NBA games
I-
are classics. They always have like the two best teams facing off. Last year, Denver Nuggets, I think it was Denver versus Minnesota, if I remember. No, Dallas versus Minnesota. Incredible game. Every game during Christmas, like the players step up big time. It's like iconic. It's always been NBA Christmas, without a doubt. And if there's anyone who thinks otherwise, you're wrong.
I don't think I'm going to watch anything on Christmas.
That's okay.
I feel
Spend
like
time with your family.
That's why I think it was kind of a bad Christmas. We were just sitting watching sports, and it was not a good day. But hopefully this year will be better without sports on the TV.
Go.
Christmas is a day for family gathering, not sitting and watching TV.
Are you an NFL? I'm guessing you're an NFL guy.
Yeah, he doesn't watch basketball.
Sometimes definitely
Playoffs.
Yeah, playoff basketball. That's
He
my.
gets on the playoff wagon.
I do.
So basically Christmas because that's how they play. All right, we're going to move on here to some cool stuff here. Kind of get the vibes back up here with some cool stuff for the Wolves. First, one of my favorite things that the Wolves do every season is they team up with Target to do their annual holiday shopping event where each player is paired with a child from a very, very awesome charity called a Mother's Love Initiative for a shopping spree at Target. Some of the clips that come from that is just awesome. And you can see the picture here. He's just funny. He's wearing one. His sweatshirt is so funny. It's just too cold. All right, what does it say again?
Cold AF.
Cold AF. Just love it. Kids look like they have a great time. The clips are awesome. Look this up. It's a great event. I just love. It's a season of giving. It's Thanksgiving time. We need to start thinking about that stuff. So, yeah, changing the narrative here. Free chicken versus Mavs. This was an absolutely epic sequence here. This is garbage time here against the Mavs.
You say he's not the best. You would be.
Mike Conley. He's trying to pump up Naz Reid to cheer for the free chicken. Target Center is going nuts. I don't know if you can hear this, but it is insane. Free chicken. Rebound, pushes up the floor. We don't even see it because people are losing their minds. And Rob Dillingham just throws down a hammer. Bones is doing the bone dance. We're going to call this the bone dance. It's just absolute chaos. I just loved it. I thought it was funny. I love the free chicken bit.
I've never gotten to experience the free chicken.
Dude, there's nothing. There's no louder experience in sports besides a Naz Reid three-pointer when you need it the most and a free chicken at a Target Center in the fourth quarter.
I've gotten to experience the beef and cheddar.
Yeah, that was a fun run with that. Rudy was a Jazz fan in Utah a couple weeks ago. all love here. Even he's been gone from the Utah for so long, but Rudy's such a good guy. Honestly, no one has bad things to say about him as like a person, and he's just a great person to have in our team. People might hate him a lot, and they probably hate him tonight maybe for turning the basketball over in the clutch, but all the guys did, so I'm not gonna hate on it. Oh gosh, Dante DiVincenzo with Kai Randall. Literally, like one of my favorite like things that are happening right now is this 3-point celebration. Where you do
It's great.
and then like Kai's just loving it. He's always in that corner, just going crazy about it. So
Also, can we talk about how sick those gray and lime green jerseys are?
those are so sick. Yeah, we've
I
had
know.
those for the
I have-
statement ones.
I have an ant one that's a number 1,
Yeah, those are
not a
sneaky.
5.
I kind of want to get one of those, but
You should.
I
I
have so
also
many
need to get
jerseys.
a purple rain one.
Purple Rain. I got a Purple Rain one.
I
Yeah,
know
I
you
might need to
do.
wait a year or two before I get another one. But yeah, Kai, come on the pod. Kai Randall, come on the pod.
Crazy pull.
Crazy pull. That would be so fun. I want the whole Randall family to come on the pod. Honestly, it'd be so fun. This was actually requested by Mikey, who's in my fantasy basketball league. He's like, please, somebody break down Rob's fit here. So I love this fit, first of all. I love the pants. I love the bag. I love the sweatshirt. But take a closer look at the sweatshirt. It says 2008 global financial crisis. It's just a graph and like a weird thing in the background.
Does it say, what is it, the top word above 07?
It's like October 07 or whatever it says.
October.
Like a
October.
September, whatever it is.
Okay.
Just
I love what the pants say. That's
the
hilarious.
pants just say shirt all over it.
I also
if
love
you
that.
have, if you don't have it on video on, just go look right now at this fit.
I also love the bag matches the headphones so beautifully.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
And in the graph for the financial crisis of 2008.
I need that sweatshirt so bad. It literally is iconic. I love this outfit.
I wouldn't be surprised he thrifted that.
I give this a 10 out of 10, honestly. But like, who makes that? Like, who made that and it was like, we need this for memorabilia?
Is there a football in that graph?
Can we get a zoomer? Just closer zoom.
I think that's all we get.
There's not a football.
We need to look up and see if we can buy it. I need that sweatshirt. That'd be hilarious if it was a football. No, it's just kind of like a
Oh, just like a glare.
Yeah.
Glare. Okay.
2008 global financial crisis.
That's hilarious. I love it.
I need that. Somebody send us the link for that. I
Also,
need to
can we
get that.
talk about how Ant's, I'm assuming Chipotle or McDonald's bag really matches his fit?
Yeah, this is just very aesthetically pleasing picture.
I don't know if, yeah, okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it's aesthetically pleasing. It
What
matches.
do you mean? You don't think the 2008 global financial crisis was aesthetically pleasing?
I mean, I was able to get a Wii out of the whole
This is
thing,
art.
but
Yeah, this is art.
in the eye of the beholder, I guess.
Someone will find this picture 100 years from now and be like, wow, these guys were cooking.
Cooking with gas.
Yeah. Next game's here for the Wolves here, and then we can move on because it's getting late here. The Wolves will play Wednesday at OKC. This is NBA Cup Game 4. This is a must-win if we want the Cup. Need to win this one. And it would be a good revenge for what we've done. I don't know.
I'd say it's good revenge.
And then Saturday versus the Celtics and Sunday versus the Spurs. Trying to go to the Spurs game on Sunday, I believe. 6 o'clock
Fun.
tip-off. That's going to be fun.
So
I don't think
you're
Wemby's
not
playing
working
now.
hockey this weekend then.
Uh,
Or no, it's Thanksgiving. Never mind.
It's Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm not. I think I'm retired from working hockey. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm working hockey on Saturday.
We just gotta make that money.
Good luck with that.
Nick took over Friday for me. Thank you, Nick. Love you, Nick.
Nice.
You to goat.
I keep skipping over Thanksgiving weekend. I forget that that's this weekend.
Yeah,
All right, you guys ready to talk about the Vikings?
I suppose
I don't.
if it's required.
4-7. My goal this episode is to Try to keep it light. Try to keep it at least. Try to find positives in something because, boy, has it been
It's tough.
lost. I think the vibes are lost. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Like we are as lost as you could possibly be. We are 4-7, fourth in the NFC North. I decided to make a little sideline vibes ranking. I compiled the average rank of offense, defense, and special teams. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really matter. We're high up in that one. But our producer, we talked about this last episode. We have a vibe graph. We're going to go look at the vibes here and see how we are looking in this 2025 global Vikings crisis.
Way
So
to tie
here-
that in.
I've got my graph. Let me.
Yeah, I want to see this formula. Oh, gosh.
So I this number is based off of my own personal feelings of how I believe our vibe has gone. So week 1, pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Week 2 went down.
Is 1 like a perfect score?
Yeah.
Nice.
Week 3 went up a little bit. Still
Mhm.
not real high because, it was
it-
Carson Wentz against the Bengals who were already struggling. And then we just lost over and over and over again. And we're all the way down to a 0.3 on the vibe scale.
What was week 8?
Week 8.
So it's because the same vibes as the lowest I think we've ever been.
Week 8 was the Eagles. So this was my vibe graph based off of my personal feelings.
Hmm.
And I have a couple different versions with the trend graph. So, you could look at it 2 ways. You could either see where we're going to come back around,
Yeah, we can only go up, right?
or we're just going down. It's really up to your
I
own
like the top
personal-
one. Let's go with the top one.
Yeah.
And then I made another graph that was based off of actual stats.
Oh, wow. This is fun.
So I looked at receiving touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, defensive touchdowns, fumble recoveries, interceptions, field goals, receiving yards, rushing yards.
So good things.
2-point conversions, extra points, and then for the win. And then the same on the negative side for the other team. So it kind of looks at how we did compared to the other team.
Mm.
And you can see week 1, we're at 2.25 was our vibe factor against the Bears that week 1.
So Bears didn't have bad vibes. They just
No.
didn't have enough vibes
We-
to beat us.
Yep. Our vibes was it was a very close game, and the win put us above. But they had a lot of turnovers that game, so that kind of set us down quite a bit. And then week 2, we just got ran all over by Atlanta. Week 3, huge game against Cincinnati.
That was my
for sure when our
favorite
vibes were
game.
the highest.
Absolutely.
And then it just kind of went down and down. We had a couple wins here and there to kind of bring us above.
It's that little notch, probably like.
This
The
was
Lions.
the Lions,
Yeah.
I believe.
Cool.
So yeah,
Huge
that
win
was
for
my
you guys.
this was my my vibe graph.
I love this. Could you attach memes to it from the year to show like from each game? So like week 3 where it's up, so we know what week it was. Like something that has to do with that week. That would be cool. I love this though. This is great.
And there's my graph.
So your data,
Yep. Or my data.
man, this is great. This is
My
This is
color
top tier
coordinated.
work here.
So that's my graph that I promised you I'd make. It's not the best graph, but it's my graph.
No, this is the best
So-
graph I've ever seen in my life.
I'd have to agree. It's the best
Tickles.
best
So-
graph around.
I just want to see pictures though too.
Derek's a very visual learner.
I want to know. I want to know what that bump there in week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Week 5, just by not knowing who we played.
The Browns.
What is the vibe kind of like? Like, what is the
I think you guys ran the ball well.
like? I want to know. I want to see like, okay, who like how happy are we in that? Because
So I actually
I can see it on the
based off
line.
of so like each category got different points. So like a touchdown, I got 6 points, which makes sense. Fumble recoveries,
7?
I determined were 4. Or interceptions were 4. Field goals were 3, receiving yards and rushing yards were both a quarter. 2-point conversions were 2, extra points were 1, and a win was 15.
I love this.
And the negative for the other side. And you can see, like, if I zoom in here, we had a lot of negatives. Lots of negatives.
Yeah,
this was the bye. So we're up in that win. The Lions, I believe this was the Lions. Yep.
And the factor of the other
one. But if you look and if you factor out the 15-point bonus for winning, the Lions game were negative. The Bears game were negative. The Browns game we're just slightly above negative. And it just kind of shows how, even though we've won a few games, our vibes overall have been kind of really bad.
Yeah.
We've just, in every game, we deserve to lose. We lose the turnover battle. So that it just kind of shows the vibes of this year have just not been good. But there's always next year.
There's always next year, yep. There's always the rest of this year, too.
On the positive,
we have to win out if we want to do anything. And even then, we go to the playoffs so that we can lose. I don't want to be a downer, but you kind of have to be realistic.
Yeah.
I do think that the rest of the season could be used for good, though. We can kind of get into it a little bit more, but my thoughts yesterday after the game was, let's go into every game the rest of the season with the idea of winning, the idea of trying to win. If we look bad or in the fourth quarter, kind of not a chance of winning, let's put Brosmer in so that he gets a little bit of time developing. Because yes, he's a rookie QB, and yes, he's our backup plan. But how good of a backup QB are you if you never have any actual time playing?
Yep.
So if we're not going to win the game anyways, give him a little bit of time. And give most of the game to JJ, because obviously he needs the most time on the field, because that's, he's our starter. He's our guy. So that's kind of where I'm at with the rest of the season. I think give JJ the start, give him 3.5 quarters, and then if we're not looking good, give it to Brosmer. So, thoughts on that?
I'm excited for Brosmer to start for y'all. I can't wait for him to ball out. See, it's great that the Bears have already played the Vikings, so I can cheer for y'all here on out. Like, I picked the Vikings to beat the Packers last week.
I literally have no thoughts on the Vikings right now because I just don't. I just don't. Like, if Brosmer comes in and lights it up, then it's like, okay, then you have your answer for JJ, I would say. It's hard for you to put out somebody like that again. But if he comes in and he looks equally as bad, then it's like, all right, what's happening? Because this roster on paper should not be playing like we are playing. And people will say it just comes down to the quarterback play. I think that's just like it's just kind of like a lazy, I just think it's a lazy approach to football analysis. There's so much stuff that goes into the game. I think coaches would agree to that. It's not as easy as your quarterback is just not good. Yeah, that does not help at all. Like, you need to have a competent quarterback. You can't have the worst quarterback in the history of the NFL statistically in a game and get you a win. Like, obviously. But, like, we're talking long-term the whole season. Like, one game is not going to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. My big questions are just like, what's next? What's next from here? Like, what's going to happen from this point on? Because J.J. McCarthy, news comes out, he's in the concussion protocol. So Brosmer is probably going to be the starter in this next week, so he'll obviously get that opportunity. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know. Maybe he's a better fit.
You guys want to see the clip where the concussion happens, or where we suspect it to happen?
Sure.
I remember watching this live, and as it happened, I thought, oh, that's it. He's done. You can see he get pile driven, and you can just see the way he lays on the ground
It's kind of limp.
with his arms up. That's just this look of
Yeah.
I'm done. And now we keep playing it.
A little shaky.
He pulls out some smelling salts.
Is that what that is?
Yep, he pulls some smelling salts out of his pocket because he knows he's just not feeling it anymore. So that's the thought of when the concussion occurred, if he does have a concussion. So we'll find out. I don't know if they've announced it fully, if he does have one or not.
Yeah, I don't. I know. I just feel bad for him. I just feel bad for him, to be honest. Like I don't know. I don't know what else to say about him. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. Anyways, cool stuff. Again, but going back to like the mental part of the process with being a quarterback, having to deal with the ups and downs. Clearly, the downs right now for JJ. On the broadcast, it's something that like just caught my eye. How they were talking about how Justin Jefferson like invited JJ over to hang out this last week. I mean, I'm sure he's just not doing well mentally. Clearly, you see all the stuff on social media. You see all the stuff having to do the interviews. He's on the outside, he's looking like he's handling it well, but I'm sure it's not going very well. So I thought that was pretty cool that guys are looking after him and the leadership is showing. So that's a good sign. But
do you think maybe also he's just struggling to balance being a young quarterback in the NFL and also being a dad?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because he had his kid like week 2, week 3, right?
Yeah.
And that just came to my mind. I was like, oh shit, he's like a new dad. Like that can't be easy.
Yeah, he's had kind of a rough time so far with injuries. Like his whole career has just been kind of just not how he probably pictured it to be, and who knows what's going to happen at this point? What's next? But sometimes that's the rough business of the NFL, and
yeah,
I don't know. We're not the ones to judge that, and I'm glad I'm not able to make that decision. But you got to feel for the players sometime in that situation where you just can't get the job done. It's almost like he had the yips.
Yeah,
if it feels like. But
hey, on the bright side,
I don't know. I'm just thinking about him. I just feel bad. I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah,
I think like I've been trying to say like all this whole season. I don't think we put him in excellent positions either, all the time. Like maybe the last couple games we've attempted, but at that point his confidence is just gone. There's just no confidence, and I hope that he can find himself again, and whatever happens at this point on, happens. But you always want to cheer for guys. Like I don't get like I kind of sometimes hate the when you start like clowning guys. Like I get it, they're playing a game and it's millions of dollars, but it's like their whole livelihood. This is their job. And it's like it's hard. I don't know. Maybe this sounds kind of soft, but it's like when you're struggling like that, where clearly it's just like nothing's working at all. The kid is a nice kid. He's an awesome kid. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like we're a little bit too hard on athletes in general. It's like it's just a game. Like we don't need to be so hard. Like he's not doing the job. Obviously the next person's up. It's fine. We don't need to beat a dead horse like he is the worst quarterback to ever touch the field. It's like, yeah, okay, statistically. But I don't know. That's all my thoughts. There's nothing good to say. So we might as well just move on. High draft pick. Next game against Seattle. They're looking like contender. They're vibe contender of the year. I think they have some of the best vibes. Boy, do I miss Sam Darnold though. I just like his story. His redemption arc was a good story.
Yeah,
it's just fun.
Their defense is scary. That defense is one I do not want to come up with in the playoffs. Like,
yeah,
that one's tough.
Yeah,
I just remember sitting here watching them play the Commanders, and it was like 31-0 at the end of the first quarter. Maybe not the first quarter, but it sure felt very early on in the game. It was 31-0. I was like, what the hell's going on? And it's because they had two like pick sixes or fumble recoveries for a touchdown,
Yeah.
and Sam was obviously just slinging the ball to JSN
Yeah.
there. And they got two monster running backs. Like, Jesus, they're an elite
Yeah, they're in a
team.
good spot. They're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Well, should we move on to Puckheads here? All right, Puckhead time here. Wild. 5 in a row, 12-7-4, third in the Central Division, tied for fourth in the West. They're coming alive right now.
Yeah.
Coming alive. Last week, win versus the Hurricanes, win at the Penguins. I actually watched that one. We were just so fun to watch. Like, it's just I don't know anything about how offense works or defense works in hockey, but our offense is electric. Watching Kirill is like watching something I've never seen in hockey. He's incredible. He just does it all. He's always scoring or doing something. Like, he just skates around everybody. He's just doing whatever he wants. His hand-eye coordination is just incredible. Also, win at the Jets, who we have struggled with of late here. Another shutout for our boy Jesper Waldstead, known as the Wall of St. Paul. What a freaking nickname. Shout out to KP Karen Peterson for help on that one. What a name. The Wall of St. Paul.
Elite.
Yeah. 7 home games, 6 wins. I think that's up to 7 wins now. 7-3-3 at home. Home dominance. There's the Wall of St. Paul right there on your screen. Wild. Yeah. Home sweet home. They're vibing right now. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts so far?
I really want to go to a Wild game.
Yeah, they're so fun.
Me too. I like to watch hockey. I think it's just an entertaining sport.
Oh,
even
so
though
yeah.
it's kind of hard to follow, and I'm not like a hockey guy, but after doing lots of hockey tournaments, it's just a fun sport to watch, and I'd like to go to either a Wild game or a Stampede game.
Yeah. Shout out to the Wild graphic department for this one, because this is a fire picture. I would love a printout of that, actually, if that was available. Some other cool things. Gus Bus. There's our other goalie, Gustafsson, with his babies. Look at those little guys. That was that's a cool picture.
That is cool.
Yeah, kind of fun. And then Kirill makes too much money.
Yep.
What? Moose said everyone looks at Kirill whenever the check comes at team dinners. Oh, so he pays for all the meals.
Everybody knows that he makes all the money, so
I'm sure he pays for it too, actually. He seems like a nice guy to do that.
Leaves a nice tip.
Yeah. Any other things for the Wild that you guys off the top of your head?
nope.
Well, next games here for the Wild: Wednesday at Chicago, Friday at the Avalanche, and Saturday versus the Sabres. Sorry, Friday versus the Avalanche. At home Friday, at home Saturday. So a lot of weekend stuff here on Thanksgiving weekend. Good time to watch some sports when you're trying to spend time with your families. Some other puckheads: the Minnesota Frost dropped their season opener to the Toronto Sabres. Sorry, Toronto. Do you guys know the name? It's not Sabres.
Oh, I gotta look.
Scepters.
Oh, good. Yeah, Scepters. You just saw it. You just looked at it. Cheater. 2-1. Very good game. We are the PWHL. The Frost are absolutely the leaders in the clubhouse of that. Cool things that they do in their stadium. Taylor Swift is playing after every single dead puck. It's awesome. Vibes are awesome. Everything's purple. We love purple here in Minneapolis. Good vibes. Even though we didn't win the game, some good opportunities. Long season.
Is it long?
They hung the banner.
They
Yeah.
did hang the banner, so
They
that's
did.
good.
They did. Yeah. We also traded back for Krzyzova, who was on our team the first 2 seasons and then was in the expansion draft this last offseason. We had to give her up. We just traded back for her. So she's back on our team playing for her 3rd season here for the Frost, which is kind of fun.
Three-peat.
Freeze Pete.
Freeze Pete, yeah.
That's it. Nailed it.
What did I say last time?
You said freeze for 3.
Oh, freeze for 3. Yeah, I like Freeze Pete better.
Yeah.
It's a good one, Derek.
Okay, I'm writing that down. Write that down, Jim. Write that down.
I'm
Next
writing it down.
game, Friday at Seattle. Does anyone know the name of that? Reed, don't tell them. Mitch, you know the name of the Seattle team? It's nautical themed.
It's something that people who sail the 7 seas do.
I want to say Voyagers, but that's not going to be right.
It's a good. I mean, it's a good guess. That'd be a cool name.
Do you get my reference?
Yeah.
I didn't, obviously.
Ahoy,
what is it?
matey.
The Seattle Pirates?
They're not the Pirates. Torrent. Seattle Torrent.
Oh, I wasn't getting that.
Yeah, you weren't going to get it. That's why I asked you.
Thanks, Derek.
I mean, I wouldn't have ever guessed either. I had to look it up and go, what is a torrent? And I had to look up about a torrent. So we're not going to bore you with that. We got to move on here. Off-season vibes. Twins. Bare Necessities. You know, we got the Field of Dreams game.
No way.
August 16th in Iowa. Should we go?
Dude, yes. Please. I have always wanted to go to the Field of Dreams game.
Yeah.
And then after that, we can go to Savannah Banana game.
No. Please don't. Don't do it, please. Yeah, we have some roster moves. Contracts tendered. What does that mean?
Well, it's when they bring them all chicken tenders. And it's like, oh, thanks for the tenders. Yeah, your contract's underneath.
Maybe it's tendered like we're re-signing them.
To tender a contract to a player is to agree to give a contract for the upcoming season to a player who's under club control.
Oh, well, then I was wrong.
Players who haven't reached the requisite 6 years of Major League service time to be eligible for free agency and hasn't yet signed a contract for the upcoming season. So kind of like off-season signing, I feel like.
Yeah, you're a young free agent.
Okay. Well, no one on that list surprises me. As you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to say them?
I can't believe you think I'm the resident baseball expert here.
I feel like you.
What else are you supposed to be?
I feel like you go to the most baseball games.
I mean, I do, but
You know
that's
a
because
lot
I like.
about Ozempic.
He's
do.
a resident Bears fan. Like, this is Minnesota Sports Podcast. What are we talking about?
I bring the vibes.
I love it. I love it.
Derek, this is why I'm here. Derek was like, I want to do a sports podcast. And I was the only person that said, yeah, I'll do it with you.
That's true.
That's why I'm here.
I thought
you're here for
I
more
thought
than
you
that.
watched
You're here for more than that.
baseball.
No, dude. I like going to baseball games, but that's because I get to drink and eat hot dogs and eat popcorn.
I thought you were a Twins fan.
The American dream.
I mean, I am a
I
Twins
thought you
fan.
were like an actual Twins fan.
No. My buddies that live up in the cities would die laughing hearing that. They'd be like, Mitch is not a Twins fan.
I used
Hey.
to play baseball.
I
bet he hits bombs.
Oh, I bet. Call him Bomba Reed.
I did not hit anything, actually. Like, I was so bad at baseball. I was so bad.
I'll give you a wooden bat and we'll go throw some pitches out in the yard.
I might be better now than what I was back then, but yeah, I'm awful at baseball.
We should have Sideline vibes like
Turkey Bowl?
Oh, Turkey Bowl. That was so
I
much
keep waiting for one of you to agree.
Dude, let's just go run routes.
That's what I want to do. You can be my quarterback.
I'll throw you some balls.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's just go to the park, Turtle Park.
I'm just going to show up at your house on Thanksgiving.
Let's go to Turtle Park and just throw the ball around.
Well, he's got Kevin as a receiver, so I think you're going to get the wide receiver 1 slot. Because Kevin Although very fast.
You better watch it. You better watch it.
He can't catch
You
it.
better watch it.
He can't get those air grabs.
He's
You just
been
let the ball hit the
struggling.
ground.
He's been struggling tracking the ball.
I know. We saw. There's video evidence on our page. I know. The comments are so mean to him.
Was they really?
Well, they weren't calling him out, but
People commented about my dog.
yeah. Did you not?
No, I don't get notifications on TikTok.
Oh, we're gonna go through the comments.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I have a comment for every single one of these comments right now.
Okay.
If they're making fun of my dog.
7 comments, 90 likes. It was a successful video.
Oh.
So our caption was Kevin is putting in the work at Vikings. Give our boy a shot. Brody said, probably a roughing the passer on Dallas for sitting on the bench after that possession.
See, that's a dog. That's a dog joke. It's a dog pun.
Is
Moving
it?
on. Yeah, next one. Roughing. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Jeepers, criminy.
better than Justin Jefferson. Oh, that's a nice one.
Okay, yeah, this is good compliments.
It was probably a false start.
There's emotion.
8 of them for the 8 fake starts that they had. Spelled they wrong. That hard count is what got us false starts galore today too.
Yeah, that was a good hard count by me.
And then someone took a screenshot when the likes were 67, and that was it.
That was it. See, what? No, I won.
And then-
they compared him to Jefferson.
Yeah, and then someone said at Kate Olsen, 5 years, 130 million. 130 million.
What does that mean?
That's how much Kevin should get a contract for. 5 years, 130 million. So actually, the comments weren't that bad. I thought.
No, the comments are great.
I just remember them.
They want to pay him how much million?
130 million. 5 years.
Vikings. This is the only way to pick up the vibes.
Sign Kevin.
Sign Kevin, the real true Air Bud, to the rest of a season contract. Put him out there. What do we have to lose? We have nothing to lose.
Oh, no one comments.
How
on
many
Instagram.
funny like Brosmer taking pictures with Kevin? There's like players of the game.
Question. If Kevin's out on the field, can we also have 11 men out on the field? Because we can't get a 12 man on the
Oh,
field.
Kevin's a man.
He's not a man. He's a dog.
He's a dog.
He got that dog in him.
We could-
He's
we could
worth
have-
three.
we
He's
could
worth 3
We
men.
could have 12 players on the field if Kevin's out there.
I'm not worried about the rules right now.
I am.
I'm worried about getting Kevin a contract.
We almost had an illegal 11 players on the field last week.
We're in off-season vibes right now. We're in Lynx. Lynx mode. Prowls piece. We got the second pick of the draft. Do you guys see that?
Mm-mm.
Second pick in the draft. In a game.
That's Kathy trying to gain some goodwill back.
Yeah, funny. The Kathy and all the coaches were out at a local establishment at a lottery watch party, and they like thanked the fans. Kathy was on the mic. They were just having a good old time,
Good.
supporting the fans. It was great. Oh my
Good.
gosh, I'm so excited! Second pick in the draft. Who could that be? Juju Watkins out there? Is she still in the? She has to be available.
Juju on that beat.
Juju on that beat.
That's cool that we got a second overall pick. I hope that whoever we decide to take adds to the vibes of the team. Because right now the vibes are pretty elite, and I just
Yeah.
don't want the feng shui of the team being.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't.
I know. I'm just saying.
We can't ruin the feng shui. You're
Yeah,
right.
Can't ruin the feng shui.
I don't know if our feng shui is ruinable.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
Optimistic, but also realistic.
Vibe of the week, guys. Vibe of the week. Reed, what's your vibe of the week?
I'm thankful
That's a good one.
because Thanksgiving this week. Did you know
that's a
that?
good one.
Would you say?
I'm thankful because
Thankful.
it's Thanksgiving this week. Thankful I don't have to work for
Yeah.
2 days this week.
Yeah. Me
Nice,
too.
nice.
Yep.
Mitch, vibe of the week.
Hungry. For 2 reasons. 1, hungry because it's Thanksgiving. You eat a lot of good food. 2, Bears are playing the Eagles. Black Friday football on Amazon Prime. Both 8-3, vying for pretty. I mean, you got the Rams ahead of us. No, yes, that's like it. It goes Rams, Eagles, Bears.
Oh,
So, like,
Rams are winning the Super Bowl. Sorry to break your heart.
okay.
They're just dominant.
I didn't try to poo-poo on your parade.
They're dominant.
what's your favorite Thanksgiving meal? Or part of the meal?
Stuffing.
Deviled eggs.
Oh, that's a good one too. Crap.
That and turkey.
Ham's
stuffing
good
turkey.
too.
Ham. There's nothing better than a little Thanksgiving ham.
Yeah, especially the honey with the pineapple on there.
Christmas ham, Thanksgiving turkey.
I'm not a huge turkey guy.
I love turkey. I eat turkey on my sandwich every day for lunch.
Nothing better than a Hawaiian roll with some turkey and a little
Some
bit of
gravy.
stuffing,
Just
gravy.
dump a little gravy. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
Green
about
bean
that time.
casserole
Oh,
with
that's
some
solid.
French onions.
I never really had that until I moved down in this area.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's solid.
Pumpkin pie with some whipped cream. Oh, I love Thanksgiving, dude. I said this to some people. Thanksgiving, definitely top 5 holiday. For me, it's in the top 3. Goes 4th of July, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
4th of July at the top?
Yeah, dude. Yes, it's hot. You get to be outside swimming, drinking, partying. You get the day off, which you do with all the holidays, but yeah, it's a week after or a week before my birthday. So
I love Christmas. Number 1.
that's fair. That's fair.
Then it's Halloween.
Oh.
I understand the vibe of Halloween, and I'm not gonna sit here and shit talk it. It's just I don't ever know what to wear costume wise, so I just
Mine is Christmas and then New Year's and then Thanksgiving is good and then Arbor Day.
shut up.
Just kidding.
I went to Arbor Day Farms like a month ago.
Did you see lots of trees?
Yeah, it was like the place that I went to for work in Nebraska was Arbor Day Farms. It was it created Arbor Day.
Oh, really?
Sick.
Yeah.
That's actually where all the baby trees are born.
Nice.
Yep.
The baby tree factory.
It was a very cool place. I highly recommend.
A lot of wood gets laid there.
Jesus.
Yep. Probably.
Sideline vibes after dark. All right, we're getting late here. My vibe of the week is probably like just youthful. Youthful. I'm feeling kind of youthful right now. I'm feeling like I want to get back to my love of the sports.
Yeah.
That I feel like the fun of it all. The fun of it all. And part of it is I stumbled upon this that Mitch reposted on TikTok, and this Pokemon, if it was in Minnesota, like what Minnesota's region would have for Pokemon. Is this the sound on for this? Okay, cool. The Iron Range, Kirill, the protagonist,
Maya,
great garb. Professor St. Croix. Oh, Lambo, the rival. Yeah,
I did love
boo.
that. I was like, that's good.
Charpar, great name for one.
Yeah, I did.
Sure, look at how cute Charpar is. I would,
Dude,
gosh.
I love
And then
how
it goes right to
Oh no, this one's even like just
Hibernite.
beautiful.
I do love all the baby ones.
Yeah. Just
And
wait.
Whistle Wake is a great.
It's a duck.
That's a loon. Gosh, I love the loon. That's probably my favorite one is the lunar.
Yeah, I could take or leave the grass starter. I don't know. That's pretty
pretty
cool.
sick.
It is. Team Frost, classic.
They should actually do something like this would be really fun. Really fun, like for a Pokemon
this
Go.
this is what got me to repost it. I was like, that is sick.
That
and
is
then
sick.
this one, even sicker. I was like, I could.
Nordra. Oh, I think that one's cool.
Yeah.
I honestly think they should do this because then when you go to different regions, you get to experience those Pokemon. So like this would truly get people out if you're in Pokemon Go, like to these different places. Like you could only catch these Pokemon in Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, they kind of do that. Like there's only when you go to New York, you can only catch a certain Pokemon.
I know, but those are Pokemon that like exist. Like I want Pokemon that are like created for
themed.
that. Like this is a genius idea.
Yeah. The person that made this, he's got a bunch of other ones for other states.
That's cool.
Because I reposted this, I think I saw one for California. The California one was really cool.
I bet.
But because we're in Minnesota.
Round bears or whatever, Kodiaks, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you guys have anything else? Don't let your team control your vibes.
There you go. I like
Don't
that.
let your professional sports teams control your vibes. Keep your vibes high.
Unless they're winning, then you can let them.
Then you let them do whatever you want to. That's our new slogan. Don't let your team control your vibes.
I like that. That one I can get behind.
Yeah. Keep them high. Keep them high. There's always tomorrow. There's always the next play. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
See you guys.